Hello everyone. I just wanted to go because this is kind of important for a lot of weapons. And many people don't actually take into threshold. Now, when going through each character, you probably see the stat line or looking at them and seeing dex, speed, defense, and strength. But what people don't typically take into account, unless you're a threshold. Now, to explain what thresholds are, they are the stats that the stat areas where a weapon or something else is affected. Not like attack defense threshold, those are different. But like damage. But damage calculations don't really go off threshold. Specifically, those vary in attack defense no matter what. But the threshold on speed is the difference between being floaty and not being floaty. And the threshold for not being floaty is to be 5 speed or higher. Where 5 speed is the lowest speed you can be without floaty, and 4 and below makes you floaty. That is a simple thing. But dexterity threshold are weapon based in whether or not you care about them or not. Now, I'll start talking about weapon threshold in a moment because they are really important. But honestly, I will make sure to be into gameplay when I start talking about it. Alright, so let's get to some of the threshold that I feel matter. Now to start things off, swords first threshold that matters I feel is 5. A lot of people don't know this, but sword does feel slow when you actually go 5. So yeah. Now, why does sword get it like? And that is just simply how dexterity is designed. There are other weapons that actually have thresholds that are like this. Just not getting right there. Now, you're gonna see me whipping this. There we go. So yeah, to keep that in mind, so why is 5x on sword, though all of your combos are? It's literally recovery frames. And a lot of people don't realize that frames are there. And yes, I know about as a combo. I just wanted to do it. But there are other combos. God. their recovery. No, I did their NC. I think you can do. I forget when dare recovery starts, but you can do dare recovery. Oh, I would have. Sure. Yeah, so, put it simply, sword is one of those weapons to have with. Now, what are other weapons with threshold of? Now, the reason I specify above 3 is there's actually a lot that have important of. Let's say playing 9. She can never hit the threshold for guitars and be effective. Like, it's not effective, and she can actually never hit. Or Sarah and Light. I'll even show you one frame. Oh, actually, she can. 5 deck. Weird. It's just consistently one frame. But if you hit it just right, it's interesting. So I was wrong, but Spear can and like it's just it's inconsistently one. Inconsistently true. Just like how here's another often. I am really bad. You won't see that very often. Now, what's another thing she can't normally do without dropping that? That is normally a 1-frame window if you don't have that decks. That, if you hit it wrong, you'll get. But you can hit it with 5 decks higher. So, Spear has a threshold consistency, yes. But guitars have a threshold 5. And there are other weapon thresholds, like Axe actually has some minor ones at 5. Like they aren't like ones that you necessarily need to have all the time, but they do help. I haven't looked into a great sword threshold yet, but there might be one at 5 that is there, but it's not a super noticeable. But then there's Canon, which has no major at I don't also have a Spear with great character for showing off that Sarah and Light is consistent decks. Bo does eventually get this at decks as well, like Sarah and Light. I messed it up there. As you can see, very consistent. Let's get near Sarah. It's kind of hard to do grounded, but and near Sarah. This. I've done before, and I will show it eventually, but basically, there you go. Nair Sair can be done ground landing. Nair Sair. But, you know, it doesn't look consistent, but I know that. Gauntlets get their things are like, if you cannot have 6 decks and be good gauntlet, just go 3 if you can. Like, lower decks is a lot of this is better. You have every combo at yeah. A lot of people don't narrow down there. I think narrow down there. Yeah, narrow there. And if I do it right, I can actually ground it. Also, inconsistent combos like Dare and Light do exist. Those who want to try something. But it is a 3 decks, Dare and Light, and that was a missing player. The spot dodge is not what I'm trying to. But that is easy to. Yeah. But Gauntlet's threshold picks, your threshold 6 assist. I even realized. A 5-frame 5 combo, but then you get stuff like not like as far as blaster. Don't really have shit. Don't worry about that. That was me accidentally unplugging my mic when I was trying to record. Blasters don't have a made threshold at all. I've looked at everything, and everything that I consider, like, if you're gonna use blasters at maximum decks, 5 decks, like, that is really at max. That's been slightly viable. Max is justifiable. Not, and they're not even perfect. Like on the justified things, like Axe, you have like a bunch of strings that once you get like 6 decks. So, and I'd say Axe, the lowest you want to go is 3. Because side like Sair becomes true for longer and is as a, and side like Sair, as you get up to closer 6 decks, once you get 6 decks, side like Sair is basically there's nothing different, and 6 decks is the highest you ever go on, because I'd like act on the one. But at 4 decks on Axe, you actually do gain the ability to combo off of aerial, not aerial, like, what am I? Aerial Dare, instead of just land. And it's the same combo as landing Dare, just you can do it from the air instead of just from landing. So, like, Vortex is technically justifiable stuff in the first place. Like, I would say, if you're going to go for a low deck tags, like Arrows, stay at, like, there really isn't going for, you get very little benefit going for, but if you're, like, at 5, or if you're at, like, 4 decks, like Zol, don't go to 5, because it's bad. Like, if you're gonna use Zol, because you do care about threshold, and floaty cannon is terrible. It's not like the worst float weapon, but you can use it floaty fine because cannon has a lot of stuff around. Axe doesn't as well too, because Sarah used to have so much mobility with that. It's insane. Now, I haven't gone through side stuff, but this one, Scythe, out of what I know, 3 decks is all you care about. But Bow, so Bow, per point of deck above 3, there's a lot of stuff to talk. So, like, per deck, you get a bunch of strings to be more consistent, or at to a point being usable to some degree in act. Now, some of them are not, like, consistently usable, but some of them will reliable instead of reliable. Then at 5 deck, you get stuff that makes Dare a reliable string start, and Sarah act becomes even better at stringing. Bow goes from a more grounded with some good aerial strings, good aerial early damage string start, to being like going from like aerials decent, I meant, but so that's 5. 6 decks, Dare and Sarah get combo off of decks. Like, you get 2 combos into Sarah, Light, Dare. Dare and Light, you have to space it. I will mention that you have to be, like, pretty stacked on it. Also, I don't know if people know about, but Bow Dare is kind of insane. I'll actually show it. Diana. So, Bow Dare actually has probably the stupidest ability to... I am standing right there. Like that is very much not okay. And let's say you're at or like 60 where it just stop. You have that. There are points that stringed. Let's say you do that, or you want to go this. No. Obviously, 7 frame, isn't really reliable, but if you hit this, you get a really good reward for Diana. I'm not through because I think there's actually a spacing port hit. Check. I'm getting consistent. I'm not sure. People were saying that that's or something. 2 frames. Pretty good. Still, even if space. Yeah, there is a spacing point. That's killer. And you can just double. You could go like you're at damage, Sarah and Light. Sarah side. 3 frames. Or Sarah, do you like Light? Or Sarah, do you like sit up, messed up? Like that. I keep this up, but you get what I'm talking about. Like 6 frames is consistent. Go. But if you get close, you kind of swing off. Like 4 frame rate. I do this right. Interesting string. Let's say you go. Diana's. You almost killed somebody off of a single dare at an 11 frame dodge. There, but let's say I go side and don't mess that up. Like I am killing like
dominating triple knockout.
11 frame dodge window. Like yeah, very much dodgeable, but if you get like if you see your opponent's spot duck just dead off of a landing dare at 80 uncasted. Let's say you're cross.
Godlike.
Still kills. Let's say you're Magyar. Probably not gonna do it. Yeah, I also did 21 frames there. You don't die at 80, but let's say you're at like and as you can see just don't spot dodge. Say you're gonna dodge up. Now you're just getting edge guarded. Or if you think just well, not that still the fact is that bow dare is kind of good despite being a kill move. just base it. Let's say you want a string. That's a 3-frame window. 2-frame window. 4-frame window. You notice it's string starting at a low dodge. Like, look at that. 1 frame. It is almost as good as D-light at side light at string starting into D-light. And that's just because you're at, but it's so reliable. And then at 7 deck, it just becomes more reliable. Like, so is, in fact, everything that you see here off of Dare, or decks dependent. So yes, Bow is actually probably effective. Lance, what I have, 3 decks is what I have, but there could be like certain sword. There might be a few like lower dodge. Really only 5. And yeah, so let's go over like hammer. Hammer, I haven't looked at every like a combo game. I do have stuff on. All of its combos are, all of them that matter are 2 decks. Like the weapon, maybe a deck weapon, but just go for the anything below low, because you start having problems. In fact, some people sometimes they go for 5 on certain weapons, which some weapons you definitely have to. But I don't think hammer is one of them. And orb is another one that you would have to do some testing, but there are probably fresh on orb that I have not tested. Like, I wanted to say more of the threshold, but I felt like I did need to get this out. So like, orb probably has a threshold at 5, but it's probably a minor one, while it does have an active threshold at 7. Like, Dusk is base 7 deck. You can actually look at combo. There is a threshold here. If I do this right, you can actually get this to combo. Now, I haven't tried the combo recently, but I have been. Okay, yeah. By the way, did I check? Oh yeah, D-Light. Also, this used to be a combo. No longer is the case. But there's probably more combos that I know about. D-Light and like, yeah, D-Light. You have. I messed it up. But that is a combo, right? So yeah. Very specific, actually. already, so that we can get it. But wondering. Okay. Like Sarah? Why is that one frame? Okay. But yeah. So other things. I got distracted. It's my fault. But simply, Lance is a weapon that, in most cases, you want high deck back. But there really isn't anything. Guitars also like combos on really high decks, but they're not really that. Okay, so the last useful one I'd say is Dare Delight, which is 5 deck. The next one on the list I have listed is actually only on Linfei because it's 9 deck, and that is Dare Endless. And it's not very useful. A lot of bother going Linfei just to one combo because you don't get anything off going 7 decks is but thresholds for a lot of weapons are going to be most that matter are mostly combo thresholds. So yeah. Like Mako, 5 deck. Yeah. So that's the video, so I hope see you all in analysis that should be the day after this video because this got uploaded a little later than it. So I hope you all enjoyed. Bye bye.